For months, Daniel and his wife had endured the HOA's constant harassment. Fines for grass that wasn't uniform, threats over the color of their shutters, even demands to remove the flag from their porch. But when Daniel refused to bow down, the HOA decided to up the pressure. And what they did next crossed a line no one expected. One evening, just after sunset, there was a knock at the door. Two men stood outside, dressed in dark uniforms with shiny badges clipped to their belts. They called themselves community enforcement officers and claimed they were there to inspect the property for violations. Something about them felt off. Their badges looked flimsy. Their boots didn't match. And not once did they mention the local police department. Daniel was about to ask them for ID when his wife, Maria, walked into the hallway. She worked in federal law enforcement, a fact the HOA clearly didn't know. Calmly, she stepped past her husband, flashed her official badge, and asked in a firm voice, "Which agency are you with? Because I can call dispatch right now and verify you." The two men froze. Their confident smirks melted into panic. One stammered something about just following orders. The other muttered an excuse about a miscommunication. But Maria didn't blink. She leaned in and said, "Impersonating law enforcement is a federal crime. You've got about 10 seconds before I put you both in cuffs." That was all it took. The fake cops bolted down the driveway, tripping over themselves as they scrambled into an unmarked sedan. Neighbors peeked out their windows, watching as the car sped off into the night. The next morning, Maria made some calls, and it didn't take long to trace the stunt back to the HOA president. Cornered with evidence, she denied everything, but witnesses and security footage told the real story. Not only had the HOA been caught red-handed trying to intimidate Daniel, but they had also committed a federal offense by hiring imposters to pose as officers. The fallout was immediate. The president resigned in disgrace. The HOA faced lawsuits, and Daniel and Maria finally had the peace they deserved. In the end, their greatest weapon wasn't revenge, it was the truth backed by the law. If you love seeing HOA bullies outsmarted and exposed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because more shocking stories are coming your way.